Hey there guys, what is going on? Welcome back. My name is Dark, and this is a video in a series of videos covering Guild Wars 2 beta. And in this video we're going to be looking at the Norn starting area and some Ranger gameplay. I just before we go on after the cinematic plays, just gotta say a few things to discuss based on my other previous Guild Wars video, but enjoy this cinematic.
I am Norn, hunter of the wild, born of the free and rugged Shiver Peak Mountains. In the far north, my people fought our greatest enemy, Jorman, a dragon of frost and snow. The dragon broke our pride, but it did not break our spirit. In our last hour, we heard the voices of 4 of the spirits of the wild: Bear, Raven, Snow Leopard, Wolf. They called us south, away from certain annihilation. We founded the Great Lodge of Holbreck and claimed new hunting grounds. Some say we should not fight Jormag. I say the greatest risk is to wager nothing at all. One day a hero will lead us home, and we will break the dragon's icy grip. Victory, like any prey, must be hunted. I trust my instincts, the voice of my soul, to guide the way. Like my ancestors before me, I seek glory. One day, I will take my place among the heroes of the Norn. The spirits of the wild whisper their secrets to my heart. I trust in fate, and follow where instinct guides me, and it has never led me wrong. I am still untested, but already, my deeds have earned me friendship and great respect. Each year, a great hunt is called in Holbreak. Only the best among us are invited to participate. With bravery and a little good fortune, I will collect trophies to prove my worth. Then, I will drink and boast of my victories. I accept this challenge. I relish it. Come danger, come adventure. In the lodges and halls of my people, fortune and the spirits will smile upon my legend. This is my story.
Okay, so there we go, and that was the intro cinematic for the Ranger. And just I want to clear up a few things. I've noticed a few people have been commenting on my channel regarding, oh, you're not doing your classes right, and you're not looking up this, you're not looking up that for the particular classes. And just an FYI, guys. I mean,
Hail, hero.
This is not a in-depth look at the classes. This is an overall look of each of the races starting area, and just to complement it with a particular class. Now, in the next beta event weekend, I'm actually going to go and do a class spotlight for each individual class in depth. So don't get mad at me, and don't put rash comments saying this and that. I appreciate all the feedback, but that's how I planned everything. This was just an intro look to all the starting areas. I'm going to do the same with if they put in the other 2 races that were missing in this beta event weekend, but I'm going to do a class spotlight for each individual class, as well as a detailed in-depth look at the cash shop. I know I did a cash shop video. I lost the footage, but I'm going to do an in-depth look at that, and in-depth look at World versus World in the next beta event, so you can check that out. And after this video, there's going to be one more Guild Wars video for this beta event, this particular one that just passed, and it's going to be my final thoughts and opinions on what I thought of the game so far. But we are doing the Ranger and Norn starting area, and so let's move on. And in this area, we it's nothing that you wouldn't expect from a Norn type race. Very rugged looking stuff. Not too much. The race itself is not that technologically advanced. If you compare it to the other races like Char and humans, the city, you're gonna see in a little bit the actual major city for the Norn. Very rugged, very northern, Scandinavian looking almost from back in the day. But yeah, like this, it's nothing that you wouldn't expect from a Norn race, and it's nothing that you wouldn't expect from a ranger slash hunter slash, you know what I mean, guy that shoots arrows or guns and has a pet. But it's really enjoyable though. Ranger was one of the classes. Warrior and Ranger was one of the classes that I enjoyed a lot. I actually enjoyed Ranger too much in PvP. It was great. As you can see, you start off with throwing axes, and as a Ranger you can melee, but it seems to me that you're most effective when you're playing a Ranger. You're most effective playing as a ranged. You can, I believe, you can equip a great sword, which gives you melee combat. But I think that's just for, I guess, used in emergency situations when the enemies are right up on you. You can just switch to your melee. But it seemed to me that the Ranger is most effective sending out the pet and mowing down enemies from afar. And as you can see, the scenery right now, very Norn-like, foggy. You're going to see snow. Actually, the major city for the Norn race is in a snowy area where all the portals are to different instance areas. And I'm beating up on a white Moa, and even the NPCs, the mobs around are very northern type. Big birds, wild, very northern. I don't even know how to explain, but you'll see. You get the picture of what I mean. Is he very brewfesty? I don't know if you guys, some of you play WoW, of course. Very brewfesty feel to some of the areas.
Hail, Hunter. I'm the local leather worker.
Hail.
Show me your kills,
Oh yeah,
and I'll make them into trophies.
I'm a big tough man with tattoos.
Breaking, singing,
Yeah.
and boasting. I love a good old-fashioned moot. Others save their parties for
As you can
holidays,
see from
but I
this
save
little
my life
cinematic here,
for celebrating.
and this is the general feel to
Get this impressive
the thing, and then the starter area is based on the tutorial. Starter area is based on you having to go on a great hunt, and then actually in a minute or two you're gonna see the final boss per se of the tutorial starting area, which is this giant ice worm. Yeah, giant ice worm.
The great heir Stegalkin watches over him now.
So this is what they're talking about. Blah 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 blah. Gotta go on a great hunt. Gotta prove yourself. Glory. You know, be the Norn hero of the North or whatever. But winter is coming. You know, that type of stuff. But it's, and well, like I said before in my previous videos, it's one of those things where each individual area looks very different from each other. You go to the human, if you compare the human architecture and everything to the Norn, they're very different. And this is what I like about Guild Wars 2. It gives it that charm, it gives it that unique area, unique feel to each area. I mean, then you go look at the Char, for example, the Char area, completely different architecture, very mechanical, very iron. Things are made of steel, things are made of iron. Here it's very woody, you know, all this very, you know, primitive type, and the Char a little bit more advanced, lots of machinery, and each race in each starter zone has its own charm, and I really do like that. It gives it a very unique feel, and if you want to re-roll a character, if you're, you know, playing one character and you're rolling on alt, you'll get a completely different experience doing that. And here in about a minute, I think the big worm pops out, because you got to kill the little worm. gotta kill the little worms so that the big worm comes out. You bait him out, and he comes out and he you know, kicks your ass there. And he's about to come up in a minute. As you can see, again, it's a combined area quest event, which means that, you know, you're not doing one thing in particular. It's not your own independent quest where you got to do it. You know, everybody's contributing to the overall progress of the thing. As you can see over there, kill ice worm hatchlings to enrage Izomir. I don't need Izormer. I guess that's the name of the big worm coming out. Big nasty thing. Ugh. Or can you imagine one of those in real life? Big worm popping out of the ground, spitting icy shit at you. Bruh. Give me the shivers. I see a little insect that got freaked out, like you know, centipedes. I hate centipedes. Leave it in the comment section below if you guys like centipedes or not. I absolutely hate them. They are creepy little bastards. Oh my god. But yeah. And I don't know what any of you guys have encountered so far, but you know, those who played the Guild Wars beta. But I mean, these end bosses in these starter tutorial zones, I mean, they just own the shit out of you. I mean, as you can see, if you go back to my Mesmer video, I was owned there. I get knocked down a couple of times. I got knocked down a couple of times during this fight. I have no clue what is up with that. And there doesn't appear to be any scaling going on, because like I said, in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see the 1 there. If you're scaling, there's usually another number beside it. So I'm not scaling, but some of them are incredibly difficult. I imagine if there's nobody around, like how would this progress? I mean, you have to wonder. But either way, I mean, it's not incredibly difficult, but as you can see, like these guys can like one shot and knock you out. But here's the finishing cinematic. I'll let you guys enjoy this.
What a hunt! I heard about your victory. Very impressive.
Thank you. It was a hard-fought battle, and I'm proud of my part in it.
An excellent beginning to your legend, friend. You know, a lot of folks around here have problems that need solving. A slayer like you could be a big help. Putting your skills to work sharpens them, and helping others wouldn't hurt your reputation either. Think of the glory.
I will seek out these problems and solve them. Then we shall see how my legend grows.
And as you can see, guys, it's very northerny, glory and hunts and all that stuff. But it's rather enjoyable. I thought that the Norn starter area was, and I'd like to know what you guys think. If you guys, those of you who were in the Guild Wars beta, what did you think about the Norn starter area? I enjoyed it. I thought that, and I enjoyed all starter areas, to tell you the truth, because and I tried all of them that were available, and they were all very different. All had their particular charm to it. And like I said, the char, very metallic, very industrial almost type of race. The humans are very sophisticated, medieval type, and these are very primitive, still, you know, wooden houses and all that good stuff. And it's not like it doesn't mean that the one race is better than the other. It just means that each individual race and each individual starting zone has its own charm and its own class. And I really enjoyed it. I loved the Norn was probably, I would say, I don't want to pick a favorite, because I thoroughly enjoyed each individual area, so I really don't want to pick a favorite. But it's definitely something to try. I mean, and if you plan on buying Guild Wars 2, and then you know, roll a main and then roll an alt, you will get definitely a different experience, a different story, overall different feel with each individual starting zone. Eventually, everybody will funnel into the same areas, but that's at a later level. And it seems that you don't encounter other levels until you know, the furthest I went was almost level 20, and I was still basically in the Norn area. I didn't get too much out of it. I didn't encounter many other races, to tell you the truth. And aside from that, I don't know what else to tell you guys. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed it a lot. The Ranger is, I'm gonna pick a favorite here. Out of all the classes I played this weekend, this past beta event, it was the Ranger. I'm gonna have to say the Ranger. Although I'm probably gonna play the Warrior on release because I love melee, but the Ranger was probably the most the class I enjoyed to play the most, if you can actually say that. I didn't want to pick a favorite, but it was extremely fun. If you're looking for a fun class to play, fun in PvE, fun in PvP, this is definitely the class for you. Other than that, I don't know what else to say more. I hope you guys enjoyed my other videos. I've been trying to put a great amount of effort into putting these out on my channel for people who want some Guild Wars 2 coverage, people who participate in Guild Wars and want to hear other people's opinions, which is what I'm offering. And it's there for you guys, and for those who haven't gotten into beta or on the fence about getting this game or not. So it's in my opinion, right now the game looks very good for the beta. It looks extremely good for a beta right now, and I'm thinking this game will probably be released in the next few months. It's not quite ready yet, but it's almost there. There's still a few things that need to be, especially melee combat, I think needs to be a little bit tightened up. But range looks very, very good. The range combat feels very, very tight, and that's why I'm putting out these videos. Especially if you're on the fence about getting Guild Wars 2, just think about it this way: it's an MMO. Probably one of the best MMOs, in a long time to be released, and it has no subscription fee. So you pay $60 if you want to just get the the regular edition, like I did. I don't like to pay double or triple the price for just nonsense. But if you're looking for an MMO that doesn't have a subscription fee, why not go out and get this game? I think that, as you can see, you can go back and check out my other videos. I should have had annotations at the start and at the end of this video. I'll have annotations for my other videos. Check it out if you're on the fence. Take a look at my other videos and then make an informed decision whether or not you want to purchase this game. I think it's definitely worth a try, and you'll definitely get your $60 worth at least from the game, and you can play it at any time because there's no subscriber fees, and like I said, the cash shop, it's all cosmetics, so no need to worry. Nobody's going to be buying power. Nobody's getting a superior advantage over others just because they have more money. No, it's completely fair, and I think that this game, if for the minimum for a gamer, it's worth a shot. Just at least trying it out and giving it a shot. I mean, it's a brand new game. It looks terrific. It's been in development for quite some time, and this company knows what they're doing when it comes to MMOs. So that is my little spiel on there. I think I'm pretty much done. There's going to be one more video, like I said, of a Guild Wars, of this particular set of videos. But the whole series is going to include the class spotlights and all that stuff, and detailed cash shop look. But for now, and then the video after this is going to be my final thoughts on this particular beta weekend. My detailed thoughts of what I thought of certain different areas like cash shops and PvP mechanics and all that stuff. It's going to give you a detailed look. If you want to stay tuned for that, and like I said, a lot more content coming your way, stuff in the final video and more stuff in the next beta weekend. If you don't want to miss all that good stuff, subscribe to my channel. And I do appreciate every single subscriber, and this is why I do what I do, because I love to see comments, I love to see people interacting and enjoying the content that I'm putting out, and I hope it is helpful for you guys. And that's the point of this, is to actually give this information to you, give you my opinion, and then you can make an informed decision whether you're going to try out the game or not. And I think that in my personal opinion, this game's worth a shot. that is it for me. If you have any opinions and any comments, any questions, anything you want to see in the next videos in the next beta weekend, you want me to cover something in particular, you can email me at dark.vids@hotmail.com. That's dark.vids@hotmail.com. Or you can private message me on YouTube. Leave me a suggestion, leave me something you want to see, and I'll definitely get that footage for you guys. So that is it for me. Don't forget, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys later. Next time. Bye-bye.